Bitcoin could be getting ready to make one more pump to the upside before the halving. Are y'all going to be ready for it? Or are y'all going to wait to buy in when the market starts to dump? Well, that's yet to be determined, but let's go ahead and see if we can decide when we might get this pump up to the next side, up to the higher end, maybe back up to retest that 10K area. Is that a possibility? Well, stick around. Let's find out. We go over Bitcoin videos every single day on this channel, so let's get started. All right, so if y'all are brand new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We make Bitcoin chart videos every single day on this channel. So I hope that y'all stick around and we do our own due diligence and studying in this market by making a TA video every single day. So also, we use the market cipher indicator by CryptoFace. So if y'all are interested in that, feel free to find the links in the description box to go over to his channel and check out how to purchase the indicator itself. But with that being said, we're going to get started on the 15-minute time frame here. We recently just had this nice little sell-off here, all the way down to about 7,500. So those were areas that I think we were expecting. I mean, not 7,500, 9,500. Sorry, those were area. I have an entry at 7,500 on my low leveraged account, so I guess that's what I was thinking. But yeah, we were expecting some retracement here. This blow off top at about 10K. I think it met a pretty high sell wall up there, and now we're just gonna have to see if we're gonna consolidate out a little bit more to the side before we start to maybe make a next leg to the upside here. So currently still at around 9,700-ish area. But it does look like we kind of had a bounce around that 9,500 area. And now we are starting to kind of make our way a little bit higher here. This sell-off after Friday's CME's closed at about 10K. So that means come around on Sunday, there's going to be probably a pretty big gap there. And I just want to verify with that there is no gap. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the CME charts really quick. We'll probably have to zoom out here on our daily. That's fine. I'll just leave it there. Just turning off a few candles here. So it does look like there are a couple of gaps here. There is a gap at about the 10K area. And then it looks like there was another gap at about 10K 85. So, once the CMEs open tomorrow, definitely going to see some gapage happening there, especially if we linger around this 9,700 area too. So I would expect that to maybe indicate that we could get a nice little push back to the upside here. And so one thing that I've been kind of keeping an eye on, and I've just been kind of pondering, kind of estimating in my own head, is that after we see these large run-ups through the week, that the weekend gives a chance for maybe some of these exchanges that are trading and leverage trading, and also that are based on one-to-one contracts, to give them a chance to maybe equalize the playing field out a little bit, so that way they don't have to come out of pocket and pay their shorts or pay their longs when it's not equalized. So this sideways consolidation over the weekend was definitely probably to be expected. And, that's why I think a lot of people like to stick out, don't like to trade on the weekends just because they don't know how volatile it can be, right? But as you can see here on our 15-minute, we're starting to get that round money flow here from our red moving into our green. So could definitely expect maybe a little bit more consolidation. It looks like we're getting a squeeze here between our two key EMAs here, but we did make our way above the VWAP on the Cipher SR, so that means that that the bulls are wanting to take control of this market right now. Now we just need to make sure that we hold support above the SR, or above the VWAP SR, and then continue maybe to bounce from there. But as of right now, things are looking okay. I do believe that was a substantial sell-off that we had to maybe still move sideways, maybe a little bit longer, but definitely once the CMEs open, that's going to be a big determination to send us back up to 10K possibly, for sure. I wouldn't think that they would want to leave a gap, especially if we continue a bullish market, or even if they were to, start a bear market or a bear sell-off right now, I would expect that they don't want to leave a gap. once the CME is open. So our chances of probably going up in here and filling this is more than likely, I would imagine. You can see here that we're getting a nice little blue triangle on our Cipher A, indicating of a trend reversal. Then also we have our 30-minute that's also kind of rounding off here on our red money flow. We had our big green dot down here, and now we just had a steady, consistent flow of blue momentum wave to the top end here as well. Also indicating these bullish crosses here with our key EMAs, maybe to send us back to the upside. We are making support again on our 45-minute above our key EMA, as y'all can see. And then our we actually had so this pattern here with this double big green dot is what CryptoFace likes to call the snake eyes, and that's just a good indication of a temporary bottom as of right now. So the fact that we are kind of moving out sideways here, our money flow is starting to clip back to the upside. We still have a lot of momentum up here with our blue waves as well, indicating that we could come back up to see some nice blue waves get back up into these peak areas here, maybe indicating that we will see an anchor wave back up there to the top side within the next couple of hours going on into Sunday, maybe to prevent a huge CME gap from forming at least. Moving into our 1 hour time frame, we have our blue momentum waves also kind of moving to the top side here. No sign of reversal just yet. We do have a big green dot down here indicating a temporary bottom. We did get a nice little bounce here on our 100 EMA. I was really keeping an eye on this kind of sell-off with our 1 hour. I was looking at some of our other EMAs here with our Aldo EMAs, which is a custom indicator that I tell you how to set up inside of my Patreon group. So if y'all are interested in joining the Patreon group, I give probably about 12 different private videos in there. And there is a special going on right now. If it doesn't fill by the end of the day, then I'm gonna have to end it in the special, and prices will go up. But you get access to our trading group, which is located on Discord. You get a bunch of different perks in there. You get daily summaries. You get access to my trading bot alerts, which give you probably about 3 trades a week that you can take at your own risk, right? And also just a great community involved there too. It is a smaller community, but less noise, and that's the way I kind of prefer things, just to have less noise in a community trading group. So you also get all my ins and outs of the markets as well. So I tell you what I'm doing pretty much day by day when it comes to these markets. I also am in heavy accumulation of 2 major altcoins. I tell you what those altcoins are inside of the Patreon private videos as well. So feel free to join us on there. There is one more spot available for the 35% off, but if that does not fill by the end of the day, then I will go ahead and raise the prices back up too. But you do get access to this custom indicator. I tell you how to set it up, and basically we can just put all of our EMAs in here as well, and decide what needs to be seen on the charts, instead of having a bunch of indicators that are labeled EMA here on the side. It just gets pretty messy sometimes. So having them all in one really helps as well. But I tell you how I'd give you the custom code to set that up there in the trading view as well. So we can also see moving into our 90-minute time frame. Let's go into our 90-minute time frame. Money flow still just kind of moving coastally off to the side here. No sign of some big sell-offs or anything just yet on our 90-minute time frame. We are getting our buy signal that has confirmed here on our 90-minute time frame. We're getting the green dot down here a little bit with the bullish divergence as well, which could be sending us probably a little bit higher too. So I kind of like the look of this moving forward for the rest of Saturday, going on into Sunday too as well, indicating that maybe the exchange markets or the leveraged market exchanges have also had their nice little sell-off to equalize everything out. So that way we can get ready to maybe push a little bit higher too as well. Let's go into our 2 hour. 2 hour also giving us a green dot down here as well. Money flow still moving into that greenish territory, trending in the green money flow very, very nicely here on our 2 hour. So I'm super impressed by this. The bulls just haven't given up anything just yet, although our EMA did break a little bit below. But also if we turn on some of our Aldo EMAs as well, we could probably see that we got held support by our 50 EMA here. So that was another key indicator. This is another like halfway point that I like to keep an eye on, is our 50 EMA, and then see if we get a bounce from there. And it does look like we got a nice bounce from our 50 EMA. to maybe send us back up above our key EMA here. And continue back to the upside. So some nice little things to look out for there. Hopefully that helps y'all. But I've started to use some of those whenever I want to see some retracement, or if we have some goals that we want to hit to the top side, looking at some of those EMAs and see where we can find support. 3 hours still looking about the same. Money flow is moving sideways, probably indicating that we will get another green dot here pretty soon. VWAP's kind of clipping to the top side. Once we pass that zero pivot on that VWAP, then we will get a green dot, and that'll be a nice move to a nice indication that we could be moving a little bit higher from here. Also, y'all, if y'all are interested, I can give private analysis using Market Cipher. There is a oh, and I'm not signed in yet. Okay. Well, I do have a membership page on YouTube. If y'all are interested in that, feel free to check it out. But the membership page is a little bit cheaper than my Patreon page, and you can get access, or you can have me do a private analysis video for whatever altcoin you want, or whatever chart that you're looking at, or fiat currency that you're looking at. I'll give you a private analysis with Market Cipher as well. So feel free to sign up for that if y'all are interested in, getting some help, and y'all can sign up through the YouTube membership page. And then also one more thing, we do have the newsletter that I will send out periodically. I like to send it out maybe like once a month or something like that. So if y'all are interested, go ahead and sign up for it. It's free. You will, sometimes I'll put in private videos that I give my Patreon members only. I'll provide it in the newsletter as well. And I'll do giveaways and a few other things too. So feel free to get signed up for that. Keep up to date with us. Know if we're changing platforms, or if there's something else going on. And if I want to share a news article with y'all or something like that, I'll probably do it in there. And then also, let's say, okay, so we are on our 4 hour here. 4 hour. So as you can see, we've kind of bounced every single time that our blue wave has come below our zero pivot point, especially when our money flows in this heavily into the green. So right now we are kind of seeing that money flow start to move. It is still moving sideways for the most part. Our blue wave is still moving sideways. We are kind of seeing our VWAP start to move to the upside. So I would anticipate maybe a green dot here, relatively, probably within the next day or so. Which would probably be a pretty good sign. But we are starting to see these sell signals. I saw a lot of these sell signals start to pop off last night when we had our big kind of sell-off happen as well, that pushed us all the way down to that 9,500 area. And I saw some of these sell signals. I told my group I was staying out of it. I didn't want to, I was going to try and front run it, but I didn't really want to front run it. So I just told my group, hey, like, I'm staying out probably for, a couple of hours just to see where the price action takes us. It took us all the way down to 9,500. And, now we are reconsidering some positions right now, but we'll have to wait to see. We are getting support here on our key EMA on our 6 hour as well too. But as our VWAP starts to move out sideways, our blue momentum wave starting to move out sideways just a tad bit. This does look like relative support for us as of right now. So what I would like to see is probably a neutral green candle, because right now these are indicating that we could have a little bit of a sell-off with our outlined red. I just wouldn't want this to have another big red candle here. I would probably want another neutral green, and then start to send us back up the other way. So definitely it looks like we are getting support there, so that's pretty nice. They're on our 6 hour, and then on our 8 hour too, still holding very nice support above our key EMA here moving forward. So that's also pretty nice too. We are getting a sell signal here, but I would still, this money flow is looking really nice and healthy as of right now. I wouldn't put that too far into consideration. As you can see here, when we were first moving into our green money flow, we had our sell signal there, and we still rode this EMA very nicely. So that EMA is sitting at about 9,500 as well. So we just need to be very cautious in case we come back down to retest that 9,500 area. That is a strong possibility. But also we are getting a green candle here with no outlined red as of right now. So we could indicate that we might null and void this sell signal too, moving forward from here on out. And that's really what it is. You have to do your own analysis over every other signal. So even though I have my buy and sell signals on here, I still do my own analysis to decide whether or not other things are lining up with that, right? And if they're not lining up with it, then I won't take the trade, you know. And that's just, it is what it is. You just what is your probability of it going one way or the other, and based on all your indicators or whatever you may have it, and then decide if it's a good position to take or not. Also, I do have the Discord server that if y'all are interested in joining, it is free to join. I just ask that you abide by the community rules and guidelines. So when you click on the link to join the Discord server, you're going to be brought to a welcome page. Make sure you read through everything there on that welcome page, and then you're going to click the little green checkbox at the bottom of it, and then that'll give you access to the server. But also the private trading group category for the Patreon members only is in there, but it is hidden to the public. So in order to join that, you need to become a Patreon member and then send me your Discord username so I can let you access the private category on there too as well, and have more features available to you. Also, the Telegram page is available. The Telegram channel is available. If y'all are interested in joining that, feel free to join it. Just stay up to date with me. I like to do polls in there. I like to post news articles, a few other things as well too. So I hope that y'all come join us on there. Stay up to date with us. If we have anything going on, then I can let you know from there. Also, we use the trading view. That's what I'm using for my charts in the background. If y'all are watching this and y'all aren't charting just yet, y'all can use trading view. I use the premium plan. I do tell my members how to get this for 50 to 60% off. So there is a private video inside of my Patreon page, and I tell y'all how to get this for 50 to 60% off. It's just a nice little tip and trick that y'all can use. It's been confirmed for everyone that's joined the group. It is working, so I'm happy to hear that. But if you are using Market Cipher, I would at least recommend that you use the Pro Plus plan. It just allows you to have a few more indicators on the screen, such as your whales buy and sell signal, and then your Aldo EMAs. And those are both custom signals. The buy and sell signals, there's actually another indicator that y'all have to use now, but I tell you how to get it all set up and the certain parameters that I use for my buy and sell signals as well. That's all in the Patreon page. And then if we go into our 12-hour, let's move into our 12-hour. We are starting to see a little bit of a red dot, maybe an indication of a little bit of a sell-off here. Our EMA is sitting at about 9,300. I mean, it's a possibility that we could come back up and test that. But as of right now, our lower time frames are kind of telling us that, hey, like, don't give up. The bulls are not going to give up just that easily. That we could be coming back up to head, a little bit higher. This might just have been a quick sell-off for the weekend, but we do need to anticipate some of these lower numbers just in case it happens. Our money flow is still moving really nice into the red. You could see during our consolidation phase of this last run-up that we did kind of move sideways. We came back down to retest the EMA. During this consolidation phase, we didn't really come back down to retest that EMA, so who's to say that we don't come back down to 9,300, but we just need to also keep it in the cards if it does decide to play out that way. And so we'll move on into our 21 hour. 21 hours giving us a red dot as well too, maybe indicating a little bit of a sell-off, but also our money flow is still keeping us pretty nicely afloat here. I would imagine that it's going to do that moving forward. Also, maybe retesting our key EMA here. That is a firm possibility, but no sign of that just yet. We are getting a little bit of a red candle, a red outline candle here, but we'll have to see if it's going to create any bearishness for us moving forward. Going on into our 1 day. Moving into our 1 day, things are still looking okay. We are getting that red dot here as well too, indicating, hey, maybe just be prepared for potential sell-off, if anything, maybe some sideways movement. Money flow is still looking really nice here on our 1 day as well too. So that's that will keep us afloat for the most part, I think, moving forward. If y'all are interested in signing up for a 3 commas bot, go ahead and get signed up. There's a couple of different plans that y'all can choose, but I use it to make leverage trading bots for my platforms that I use, and base it on some of the indicators that I use as well too. So if y'all are interested in that, feel free to check it out, get signed up for it, and check out the link in the description box. If y'all don't want to just buy or trade basically, then y'all just want to buy and hodl, then I'd recommend at least having a Ledger Nano S or X. You can use the link in the description box to help support the channel, but this is definitely a necessity if you are getting started in crypto. I hope that y'all make sure that your cryptos are safe and that your coins are off of exchanges if you are buying and hodling. We use Bybit for the most part on our in our group for leverage trading. It's the one I prefer to use the most. There's a bunch of different ones out there, but I prefer Bybit. The structure and the platform is pretty easy to navigate. But if you are just getting started, use the link in the description box to get signed up for it, and then ask chat support how to access the testnet. So that way you can just practice your trading first. Just make sure that you are a profitable trader. Make sure that your algorithm is working for you, and also that you know how to make market orders, limit orders, adjust leverage. All those different things in there you need to learn how to do before you actually deposit your BTC onto the exchange. So I highly encourage that you use the testnet first before you get started in leverage trading. Prime XBT is another leverage exchange that y'all can use. It allows you to trade Bitcoin, S&P 500, gold and silver, some different fiat currencies as well, all using Bitcoin. So pretty cool there. Y'all can check it out if y'all like. Links in the description box. Then also I use the Brave browser to browse the web. I actually just withdrew my Brave browser BAT token. So as you can see here, I withdrew it. Brave actually pumped very nicely all the way back up to 25 cents. And so I was actually looking at some of the Brave charts as well. And I think that we still have a little bit higher up to go. So I'm getting ready to maybe sell off my BAT token here in a little bit once I feel that we have topped out. And you can guarantee that I'm going to let my my Patreon trading team members know exactly when I feel that we have topped out. And I don't feel that that way as of right now. So I think our altcoins still have a little bit of a run to make too as well. This weekend has been a very nice weekend for altcoin performance, and our BAT token has not let us down. So with the Brave browser, you can actually collect BAT token, earning passive income. As of right now, my BAT token is like over $100 right now worth of money. So that's pretty cool that I was just clicking on ads in the bottom right hand corner and collecting BAT token over the past couple of months. And so it's not gonna get you $1,000 or anything, but it'll be a nice little lump sum that you can use to buy one of your other altcoins that you're interested in or whatever, or put it on an exchange and trade with it if you'd like. So very cool. But you can opt in and out to receive ads in the bottom right hand corner using the Brave browser, and it'll allow you to earn some passive income. Other than that, Brave browser is basically an ad-free browsing experience, no Google ads whatsoever. So it's definitely really cool. It's made by the same people that made Mozilla Firefox. So if you are a Firefox fan, this is pretty cool too. You can add all your same Google Chrome extensions on this browser as well too, moving forward. So very interesting stuff there. It's definitely the browser of the future. Then also I want to tell you about another browser, but this is just a browser that you can use to also earn passive income. I don't really use it to browse the web necessarily, but CryptoTab browser allows you to mine Bitcoin straight from the web browser. So I'll pull it up here real quick. I have it running on 2 other laptops that I don't really use anymore as well too. I just keep it running in the background process of those laptops. Also, you can download the apps on your phone or tablet and use your phones or tablets to mine Bitcoin itself. So as you can see here, I've been mining Bitcoin for the past couple of month or so before I make a withdrawal. But this is allowing me to make passive income basically without having to worry about setting up an ASIC miner or an ANT miner. So it is what it is, but might as well earn some passive income in crypto, and these are some ways to do it too. So check out CryptoTab browser, link in the description box if y'all are interested in that. And then also follow me on Instagram if Instagram wants to load. Y'all can follow me on there, or Twitter. Feel free to message me on whatever platform of your preference. Usually I like to respond to Discord pretty quickly, so you can message me on there if you'd like, if y'all have any questions whatsoever. So you can see here on we'll go back to our daily charts. Enough plugs, for the day. So back to our daily chart. But usually, I always get people, ragging on me because I have like, all the little ad breaks or whatever, affiliate breaks or whatever like that. But at the same time, a lot of those affiliate pages I use on a daily basis, and it helps me become a better crypto enthusiast as well. So if y'all are just getting started as a crypto enthusiast, then those are some key websites and some key platforms that will help you to do your own due diligence and studying in this market, because this market is not an easy learning curve. I've been in the cryptosphere for over maybe about 3.5 years now, and I think that if I had known a lot in the beginning, it would have avoided a lot of different things, a lot of learning curves as well too. So I'm here to help. I hope that y'all are all doing well out there, and it's just I know that there's probably going to be a lot of newer people getting into the market too as well. So I want to make sure that people are just being safe out there as well too. Looking at our 2-day chart here, we are still putting in a nice round anchor wave here on our 2-day chart. So this honestly could continue to just rise and rise and rise. No sign of a red dot just yet. Money flow is still keeping us afloat as of right now. Moving on into our 3-day chart, also looking good. Money flow is still moving to that upside. Kind of a little bit of a curvature top here on our 3-day blue wave, but other than that, things are still looking okay. Our VWAP still kind of trending out to the side, it looked like. Maybe if we do get a red dot, it won't be a very strong red dot, but we could have a little bit of a sell-off like we did here on our last 3-day, and then continue a little bit higher. That is a firm possibility that we are moving into that green money flow now too, to keep us afloat a little bit higher. It's going to be hard for us to probably put in a red dot as we, start to move forward after the halving and, later on into the rest of May as well too. So we'll really have to see what Bitcoin decides to do, because I think Bitcoin itself has just, I've heard that it's outperformed every other single asset, as of right now. So I think that moving forward from here, I do need to adjust these trend lines. I don't know what happened to them last time, but we are starting to see that break now above our key areas. So I think that Bitcoin it's really going to determine whether or not it wants to decouple in the next few months from traditional assets and the stock market as well. I think that we're going to have a very telling period for Bitcoin moving forward from here. But, and I think it all will kind of move in a similar pace, but I think money will flow into one and then come out of the other one, flow back into the other one, that kind of thing, where the money is just like flowing in and out of different markets. Kind of like you see Bitcoin money flow out into the altcoins, and then out of the altcoins back into Bitcoin, kind of that thing. And so I definitely kind of feel like that's kind of what the stock market likes to do too. So 4 days still looking relatively good. We are clipping into that green money flow as of right now as well. Blue wave still looking very nice there too. We are getting a green dot here on Cipher A, indicating that we could be moving up a little bit higher. Bullish crosses all the way up until probably our weekly. I don't think we never really death crossed on our weekly either. Things are looking relatively good though. Money flow still looking good, like it wants to hold us afloat. Weekly time frame still looking good. Things are lining up. Things are lining up. I think if anything, I just want to keep an eye on some of these red dots here on our higher time frames and make a decision from there. If I feel like we are kind of seeing maybe a topping out point. So guys, if y'all stuck around on the video for this long, please don't forget to smash the like buttons. That really helps out so much, and it shows a little bit of appreciation that I feel like I'm doing for the channel, and I'm doing for the community out there as well too. So I hope I'm helping a lot of people, and I really appreciate y'all tuning in today. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of the markets right now. Are you buying? Are you hodling? Are you shorting? Are you longing? So I'll look forward to those comments then, and I'll respond. Other than that, check out the links in the description box if y'all want to help support, and then I'll see you on the next one. CTO signing out.